stubborn and think. Well, I guess you're right. You're damn right, Knuckles. I know Eggman's secret station's here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. I know we'll need a key to get inside. That's our only way to find it. So let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today is Monday, first stream of the week. Veedotme here, looking for. I had a thought of, hey, I should probably do this as I go live. Instantly forgot what it was. Instant streamer brain as soon as we loaded in. Yo, good to see everybody though. Bright and early on a Saturday. Two things lined up. Number one, Windblown, which we're gonna hop into relatively quickly. After that, Rogue Prince of Persia. Both have gotten updates. Monday? What day did I say it was? Again, streamer brain coming up massive already. We're gonna have Windblown, Rogue Prince of Persia. Both have had major updates. With more updates planned too. But I'm at least gonna try these out myself. We are dual streaming to YouTube once again today. So first chatter from over on the YouTube side is Eddie. For my Twitch folks, can we get a hi Eddie in the chat? Hi Eddie. Just like this. Epibot fail. Alright. I haven't actually loaded up Windblown in a little bit. So we may be a little rusty, but we don't lose at games like this. Not on the new beta branch update, we can't lose. Either way, good to see everybody. Nine, hello. Airless, hello. Feline Steps, hello. Ethan, good to see you. Welcome on in, everybody. Kill the music. Does the game work is the first step. Yo, level 7 boss, welcome. Okay, we may have to check. Oh, there we go, there we go. Welcome to early access of Windblown. Before diving head first, please note our game is still in development. I saw a skeet earlier today of someone saying, yo, don't forget, if a game's in early access, it's not a finished product. Stuff is gonna happen. And sometimes we forget about that, right? Sometimes we do take games for granted, and the dev as well. The game is going to be broken. That's why we bought it. We bought it broken. like you went over to the thrift store or something. But you can make it better. So we're here to like join the process of making games better throughout the early access period. That being said, we used to have PlayStation control scheme for this game, and that doesn't appear to be the case anymore. Does that matter? Like, for you all, do you care if it shows PlayStation or Xbox controls if you're playing PC? It's even an Xbox controller. No, I can't do this, V. Crap. Oh wait, did they change the emote button? No. Right analog stick? Almost rather it be D-pad, but it's alright. Okay. Have you touched the Torchlight series? I played Torchlight Infinite as a hashtag ad, and I have not played it since that 1 hour I played it. Just found out that Danger did the soundtrack of Windblown, Small World. What else did Danger do? If you don't mind me asking. Not to say I'm a fake fan, but I have no idea what their stuff is. New stuff to unlock? Endless mode! That's 1,000 credits? I mean, I have 14,000, so I guess that's fine. Unless a special wind tunnel at the end of expeditions, use it to continue playing indefinitely with far less restrictions. Break the game. Tentacle approved. Instead of dog approved. Why was it tentacle approved? Interesting. He did Haven, and the music's pretty good. Nice. I didn't play Haven either, so that's... I'm ousting myself as a fake gamer right now. We'll go down to the 1 difficulty. Today we're trying to test out their new endless mode. So it's gonna be very, very, I don't know. Exciting, because we have no idea what to expect. I don't know what this incentive is. Ethan saying they beat Terraria. What does it mean to beat Terraria? I beat the wall that's in the Hell biome. And I thought that was beating Terraria. Almost thought maybe I played this game on D-pad. Why does it look bigger? Oh god. Who remembers how to play Windblown? I am not doing any multiplayer today, but I'm just asking in case someone can answer questions. First alter attack is considered chain, but all alter attacks deal 40% damage. Your first red alter attack is considered chained. I feel like that might not be exactly what we think it is. Yeah, so that was orange. And then this is red, I think. So I guess like your first red alter attack does bonus damage. Almost seems like I'm going straight to orange. What happened to yellow? Crap. We still got it. We're still in here. Beat Wall and Moon Lord. I beat Moon Lord in that roguelite mod that we did. The one that had the Armored Core 6 music at the end of it. That was fun. The YouTube audience didn't really care about that video because they kind of clickbaited it a little bit. Just a little bit. Bleed Aura. Wow, the 3D art for that's kind of fun. I like that. Apply 6 to bleed to nearby foes. Double aura, double pogs. Keep the aura in case we see an affix that does bonus to bleed. Bleed is actually very fun in this game. It's completely different from Dead Cells Bleed. Oh yeah, they added these things. You can get like a dual boost that I think always gives HP. It looks like they updated the UI just a slight amount. Not that much though. Yo, Alexander, welcome. Kid Midnight, welcome. Oh, Windblown starts performing better on Steam Deck. Right now it's janky. I feel like everyone that has a Steam Deck, every day, I get a question about Steam Deck performance. Someone asked about, what was the other game that we played? Hyperlight Breaker. They're wondering about Hyperlight Breaker's performance on Steam Deck or ROG Ally. It's like, I have no idea. If I knew, I'd let you know, but I really don't. We haven't really used a shield in a long time, and I use Ice Sword all the time. This gives me an easy way to get into my fish knife. Just like that. Of course I get hit. But it's like one block puts you in your attack. Why as soon as I change my weapon I started getting hit? How does that work? Yeah, so unless Steam Decks are like easy to come by, I feel like a lot of you all have it. Which is cool. Does that mean you all are not getting Switch 2s? Do you need a Switch 2 if you have a Steam Deck? If we find something that's bonus to bleed or bonus to burn, we'll take it. I heal after the boss, so I should not need that. Famous last words. Get within the time limit! Famous last words indeed. I don't know why I cannot stop getting hit today. Is it because I'm rusty? I'm on 0 DC. Wow, I already failed. I had another wave of monsters left and I already failed. I think the build sucks. That's gonna be my assumption. I'm not using the health pot. If I die, I die. Got the parry. There it is. What game am I on right now? Am I getting burnt out of Dead Cells? That's like two different questions. The first question is, this is Windblown. This is Motion Twin's next game. Is there a way for me to show that? It doesn't say Motion Twin here. Give me a second. I'm just gonna reopen it and you'll see the big Motion Twin logo on it. So for the second question, why basically like why am I playing this instead of Dead Cells? This is the Dead Cells dev next game. So like obviously you want to play their next game, right? And then Evil Empire, which is the team that's doing development for Dead Cells until that ended, they're working on Rogue Prince of Persia, which is the game we're gonna play after this. Today. Like, we're gonna do both games today. Alright, don't play Shield. Moral of the story, I wanted to just pick it up, but we gotta remember how iframes work in this game. This is also a do not pick up kind of item. Yet here we are, doing the opposite. Did hear that they were making some new games? Yeah, this is the one of a couple that I'm like most excited for this year. I'll try this, because it might be a little bit better with the... Oh, wow. Oh, that wasn't that bad. That's usually a hard monster. So yeah, out of the couple of games that I'm excited for this year, this is definitely one of them. And bonus points, the nice thing about this game is it did not release in mixed. Which for some reason is like impossible nowadays. You can't seem to release a game without it being in mixed. Okay, they still did not add dodge cancel on Paintbrush. I've complained so many times about this weapon, and it has yet to be buffed. Which makes me think that it's working as intended. And I'm the one who's screwing up. Which is fine, I'm okay with like me being the outlier for a weapon. But if Susie asked me, should you be playing this? My answer would be no. Is this a beta or a demo? This is early access. Their second beta update for early access. Dang. See, this is why I don't use this weapon. Because I can't dodge. You're locked in. Locked TF in. Which is why stuff like this is normally smart. Just some way to interrupt monster attacks. That's why I was hoping the freeze would do. Crap, I messed up my combo! Sick! That's a sick! Did they release Inkbound in mixed? Was Inkbound released in mixed? I feel like the answer is yes, but I think it might have been a performance thing. Because I remember, especially in multiplayer, we would have a lot of issues on Wholesome Verse trying to play Windblown. Not Windblown, trying to play Inkbound. Take our time. Nice. Give me that. Leaf Aid, Protector Fish. Always get the fishy if it shows up. Alright. Super excited for the double feature. Your videos are great for fine-tuning. I went out of a roguelike, currently maxing out characters in Raven's Watch. And there are updates. Is it tomorrow? Uh-oh. Oh my god, I have Protector Fish on, I'm still getting bodied. I just don't take damage. I'm gonna skip for now. If it shows up again, I'll take it, because that means it's a sign. Crystallize refills your trinket. Which is like normally not impressive. But once certain items show up, it can be very cool. Yo, don't even talk to me about you knew that was there. Ain't no way you knew this was here. Dang. There's like an attack cancel, like dash cancel with this. I just don't remember. I think it's that. I'm not getting the dash part. Because this thing normally has a slow combo. And if you do the cancels correctly, the attacks come out almost instantly. It's like you can lead every attack with at least the first cancel. Weapon? I'm not using a health pot in 0 BC. Gonna say that has iframes to it, but the clone got me. Alright. I'd rather have the boing fish, I think. It's a different kind of special. Or an ulti. Same protection, but it does damage too. Looks just like this. Except it sometimes puts you on the wrong side of the monster. There we go. That's the chain we want to see. Run! Alright, big. No health pot required, like I said. Boost could be enhanced, weapon replicate, and random mark. I could try to roll and see if I can hit crystallize. That'd be kind of interesting. Final curse, proximity. I don't want to roll too many times. Critical trinket refill. Another dodge thing. This could maybe turn into trinket spam, depending on how we go about it. Alright. The 30th for Raven's Watch. It's a great game. I honestly think it's my favorite co-op roguelite. I have to see if I can get Airless on board to try it. Have I played Scourgebringer? I did. Scourgebringer was probably one of the first roguelikes I played after Dead Cells. Or along the same time as Dead Cells, I guess I should say. Bonus to goo. It's better than this. And if we go for the trinket setup, we could lead into a goo setup at the same time. And just look for the goo trinket. So yeah. I had a few games, like, right in the beginning of me doing alright in Dead Cells. I think Dandy Ace was one, Dreamscaper was one. Obviously Hades won, because that was like the next year. Gonna say, I feel like I'm having performance issues. Looked a little laggy for a second. Yeah, we gotta remember to use our buttons. Whoa, I did not know where I was going. Not wasting any time with this. How do I keep going on the opposite side? That actually cost me HP. Alright, we just have to remember how to play the game. That's all that's happening. It's been a while, chat. Max HP up on guitars. I don't remember how easy the combo is. I'll try it. We just cancel if we don't care. If it's too much work, we get out of this Qatar business. Oh right, Qatar was broken for a long time. And I reported it a lot. The broken part was that it wouldn't do the charge attack. If we're playing the beta, we may as well try it and see. We do have bleed in the kit, but that's a lot of damage. Minus 40 HP to take that. Does Boing Fish synergy work with Kunai? You mean Kunai applying Curse? Does Boing Fish do extra damage on Curse? Answer should be yes, right? I certainly have Curse right now. I hope it works. Oh, I do believe that my Boing Fish cooldown actually goes off of like trinket stuff. Ooh. Extra gift already? Yeah, so I didn't see the number. Did I get rid of my dodge ice? I didn't. I'll heal. I wonder why, like, going through the monster like this, which does give you iframes, I'm surprised it doesn't freeze the monster. You would think I'm like a brand new install to the game, but I'm definitely not. Attack speed up. That's for the trap itself. The trap has higher attack speed, which is kind of weird. Like, how does a trap have attack speed? It actually like pulses. Just kind of interesting. See, a lot of cool ideas in this game. I am hopeful of the different ideas they have. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do this into charge attack and still get the alternate attack. You all probably have no idea what I'm talking about. V, you've been speaking Greek as soon as I loaded in. Could you please explain anything as to what you're talking about? Ow. Well, I'm getting hurt. Hopefully you can see that part. Otherwise, just understand that I'm trying to pop off. Sometimes the game doesn't let you do that because the game's mean. It's a very fast-paced game as well, so like maybe you can't really see everything that's going on, which is okay. It'd be like that sometimes. Freeze stays active for 1 second longer is very big. Remember, if we get to endless mode... Wait, I'm capped out already. I can't get another gift. What is this? But I'll say, don't I do bonus damage to bleeding target? It definitely doesn't look like it. full. Divs! Do I need to see this if I'm already full? I guess in multiplayer, like someone else would have gotten it, and maybe the game doesn't know I'm playing single player. There's like no reason that this should have been a gift, I think. Early access game. We're here to help. We're not being toxic. Yeah, remember my combos. A cursed trap that spawns a scythe. Qatar's hold attack launches alter signal. That is massive. We lose max HP. But now every time we do the charge, held attack hits. It has to hit. That's worth it. So now whenever that hold attack actually hits a monster, I can go immediately into my special. Nice. Easy clap. Size curse trap. Oh, this is new. Ultra laser's a brand new thing that was added to the game. Size on laser though? Is that bigger? Wait, that doesn't look any bigger. That's like a regular Kamehameha. I need a Ultra Kamehameha. I need like a... I was gonna say a Beast Gohan, but I didn't see the movie, so I'd be a fake fan if I said that. Alright, stay on the HP train. Yeah, that is nice. There's really cool fixes in this game. They did a great job on that alone. Like, that makes Qatar actually fun to use. Held attack makes the next attack crit. That's funny. Imagine if we had both that and the alter signal one, which I guess is redundant. Wow. My bad. Trying to go like relatively quickly, because I feel, you know, mostly safe. Could we do a full ice build? We're like close-ish. If ice grenade shows up, then obviously we'll be... Oh, wow. How did this thing get hit? Did you all see that? I hit something nowhere near that laser. Do they slow the game down? Well, I feel like I'm dashing slower. Alright, first major boss. It's gonna say stay in. Nice. Gotta remember that that actually has a cooldown to it. It's 5 seconds. Crap, I missed. Couldn't break that. Ooh, that could have been a nasty setup. We do heal the full here. Oh wow, that was very dangerous. Second one. Dang, if that freeze, that would have been so sick. Alright, I don't think I can kill this. Nope. Oh my god, that was nowhere near. Oops. Alright. We don't have like a lot of damaging stuff. Weapon and trinket damage against isolated target. 500 damage gives you rush damage on mini bosses. I'll do one roll. Trinket creates a damaging field, and we do have trinket cooldown reduction. I don't think it does a ton of damage, but right now I'm already thinking about endless mode. I want to take stuff now that I might want to keep into the next cycle. I'm already thinking that far ahead. And it's funny because like I could simply die and never get to that point. But I don't play roguelikes assuming I'm going to die. I play to win. Alright. Skipping all this. Chat, if you haven't tried Windblown because of the early access game, I would say that, you know, if you aren't saving for a specific game like Monster Hunter Wilds or something like that, this is probably a vouch from me on like, is it worth your early access money? Hex gift. Main weapon up, secondary down, left trinket up, right trinket down. That might be okay to take. That means we need the laser on the left. And if we ever get ice grenade, then we can put ice grenade on the left or right. Something. We'll figure it out once we get there. Size up on a blade storm. That's impressive. Is this the beta? Yes, it is. So we are only playing the beta save. Kind of like what I did with Dead Cells. I really only care about playing the latest content. If it nukes my save, so be it. Wee! Yo, new item! Hibiki's umbrella. Hibiki from Blaze Blue. Is there a character in this game named Hibiki? I don't think we've met anyone with that name yet. Look at the size of this thing. That's not legal. Frank, we gotta get that thing off the streets. That's what that looked like. And what's funny is that I think they said size up originally was a bug, but it looked so good they decided to keep it. Alright. Elite. I don't know if I really got my trinket back. Oh my god, I didn't think it did that. We'll take that. We're gonna be doing a lot of crits. Crits refill our trinkets, so I need to be doing as many crits as possible. You lived? Alright, so this is goo. This thing does bonus damage to goo. So supposedly I should take it. I know laser can just straight up kill things, but that's not gonna work on every monster. Dang. Chat, one of these days I'll stop getting hit, I promise. Ooh, thank you, game. I actually needed that. Look at this environment. Rat City. Had the iframes. Now we back out. That Zorro hamster is probably the hardest monster on this map. Trying to keep a lookout for secrets, too. Attack speed up, damage down, no thank you. I need something that does a lot of crits. Saw blade would be something. Gotta really rely on the iframes here. Is Raven's hold attack bad? It's not. It's just not what we need to be doing in this setup. So this setup is crit right now. We gotta get rid of this. Criticals refill trinket. I don't remember if that's a crit or not, but we're using this instead. The Qatar gives me the alter signal for Ravenblade, which I would say is like the business we want to be in. Thank you, Fishy. Yo, this OST is actually legit. This might be on the Spotify, not gonna lie. See, my damage is a little eh. Okay, that is a crit. So like nuts to nuts, it is actually like fairly strong. It's just not a button we want to do. Not that. Surprisingly, we get our money. Not something I do very often. Yeah, if we can get to the point, we're already like kind of getting full resets. It takes like 2 Raven's Blades to get my trinket back. Ow. How dare. So like if we can keep that kind of thing going, we'll be in good shape. Balance is pretty good for endless mode, right? This also is very strong with the, what's the name of this? It's just a cyclone to me. I can't really go down there. I think we balance now with the assumption that for endless mode, we keep this for sure. That's what we gotta think about. Like, how do we break endless mode? Is this still in beta? Yes, it is. Huge! Yeah, the fact we get cooldown reduction on the boing fish is like kind of nasty. Critical damage up. This could potentially be a throw. But technically speaking, I should be using this over the Raven Blade. It should actually be 10 times better. Even with the goo part. We just lose iframes. Ow? Oh my god. Wait, that almost killed me. Hang on, I'll get to that in just a second. I can't tell what's hitting me half the time. I have to heal. Did they change this fight? Oh my god. Wait, this thing's legit. Did they change that fight? I don't remember it doing that much. I remember it lagging a lot. I didn't see any lag at all. So that's an improvement. Oops. Well, crap. Here I was expecting to get easy dubs, but apparently the game is a little different than I remember. Let's head back in. Yo, Vice with the Prime over on Twitch. Thank you, Vice. This run's for you. Or at least, like, the first part of it. Because right now we're testing endless mode. So, if the run never ends, I can't dedicate the whole thing to you. But I can do at least part of it. Yo, Bijou, welcome. Bijou, I died to the rat biome's eyeball boss. Apparently, its moveset seems to be different. That was the 5 things I wish I knew situation. I was expecting an easy win. However, I got humbled. Which is fine. I did not expect it, but it's fine. Okay, so we haven't done Anchor in a while. We can see how this feels. This split? No, it's not split. Okay. Updated in December. I'm ousted for not playing since December. Or earlier, rather. Wait, that looked really big. Visual bug? I don't have extra size. Huh. It looks a lot bigger than it is, chat. That's normal for a lot of folks. Don't even worry about it. I don't think I'm gonna keep the marked stuff. I feel like that's not endless mode kind of territory. That did look very fun though. Not me actually thinking about Survivor. I never take this. But maybe in endless mode with enough gift slots, that's actually not that bad. Have I tried the Ninja Gaiden 2 remake yet? The answer is no. I did have some people who said, V, you would probably enjoy it. As someone who enjoys punishing games. Does anyone know, is it free on, well not free, is it on Windows Game Pass? Because that kind of determines if I'm gonna do it or not. If not, I would have to get a code for it. I should say I've never actually played a Ninja Gaiden game. I've watched people play them. I know they're super popular. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, we're so back. The 2000s are so back. Because I didn't play it. However, like coming out of Sonic and Shadow Generations, maybe 2000s era gaming is back. I already have my game of the year for last year. I'm set. Alright, not bad. Yo, Cruelty, good to see you. They made it easier unless you unlock a different mode or something similar. Everyone I've been watching has been playing the game on hard mode. Like all the streamers. And I guess like I haven't been watching. I don't want to get spoiled too much. But apparently playing on hard mode is the strat. If you were to ask me, do I play every game on hard mode? For a long time, the answer was yes. But it depends on like how long I want to stick to a game. Because now that I stream more often and do the YouTube stuff at the same time, sometimes I can't dedicate time to doing a hard mode run of a game. I have to see the ending credits, which means we're playing normal. So like Silent Hill 2 Remake is something that me and Airless have for family game night. But I'm not done. And I think, oh wow, I failed. I actually was too slow. I think that might have had a hard mode to it. We gotta get our DPS up, chat. I guess getting the survivor thing lowered our DPS, which is fine, I guess. More bark. I just feel like you don't... Oh, wow. Don't even talk to me about you knew that was there. None of you all knew that was down there. Not a single one of you. Kind of relate to your opinion, never played Ninja Gaiden in your life. Yeah, I think if we're getting some resurgence of 2000s era style games with like your Gears of Wars and your Resistances. Shoutouts if you played Resistance. Fall of Man, I think it was called. We got Astrobot, so that's like pretty early platforming style stuff. They're announcing a new Borderlands, so I mean that's about as close as it gets to 2000s era gaming. Is this thing different on 0 BC? I feel like it barely did any of its attacks. Damage Scythe is probably okay. Dang, I should have taken it. I greeted. We'll go for the damage rush. I was gonna see if maybe I could hit a mark, and I didn't. I think there's at least 2 marks left for gifts. You knew and was there. Nice. Charizard, should I play Ninja Gaiden Black? Damage up or mark zone? I think we looked at that and that doesn't work the way you think it does. It's like this thing does a lightning bolt. It strikes and then it marks. But I don't believe the mark has 20% bonus damage. I was about to say, if I have Trinket Mark, I actually might take that Leaf Aid. Alright. So, like, it's okay. I just don't believe that thing does 20% of all of its damage is buffed. Never played a 3D Ninja Gaiden? You have no idea. Resistance was cool, such a shame. Sony killed the series after 3. And yes, we are playing Endless Beta. Yeah, me and Airless have like 100 hours in Resistance 2 online. We're playing on like such bad internet too, though I think just the entire thing didn't run properly. That's probably the better way to think about it. This is probably worth taking with the assumption that you're on endless mode and you will get your max HP back. I'm down to 40 HP. Oh. Wait, what? Like, what game am I playing? Yeah, so my regular mark does 184. The mark from my trinket, I think, does 140. So it's already less. Oh yeah, I forgot I had damage rush. Ooh. B, that's clean. Limpo. Not limpia. We said limpia for years. Now it's limpo. A little bit of that Portuguese representation. Or Brazilian. Or wherever they speak Portuguese, I guess. Have we got any runs in a loop yet? No. I've died twice so far because I haven't played since, like, October. And that's a me issue. I don't think you pay money for that. Oh my god, I got saved from death. That thing actually went through my one-shot protection. Oh, that's not a good sign. Someone's asking, have I gotten any loops yet? You can kind of see that may not happen once again. The attack speed heavy blade is kind of fun, but I don't know if we want to get in the business. That's like relatively fast. Nice to see how much damage you're dealing. Dead Cells was a bit rough in that sense on some of the weapons. Yeah, so it's a synergy thing usually in Dead Cells. You're kind of reliant on getting bonus damage to poison or bonus damage to bleeding. In here, they do have that. I'm not gonna say that doesn't exist. However, you can find damage in a lot of different ways. Like right now we have Mark, and Mark is doing like fairly good damage on its own. An extra 100. And then if we get more gifts that support Trinket, we'll be doing them even more often. Alright, 1v1 situation. There we go. Duplicate Goo Brush? I think that's a scam. Like, it sounds okay in theory that you would actually goo a monster that you didn't even hit, but I do not believe it's going to work out in your favor. Don't fall for it. Lifesteal weapon? No, we have lifesteal as a mutation, essentially. However, it's a 60% HP cut. So I guess it's more of a curse than a mutation. Duplicate Eye Blade? You're kidding me. But I don't think it... Okay, if it procs Mark, that's actually really strong. If it applies Mark, that's even stronger. I doubt it does either of those. It's gonna be hard to tell because they're dying in the one combo. Don't do that yet. We have enough money. You only need $500. Backstab. Cog. Bigger bomb. Get rid of the curse thing. Alright. That vision circle to see through walls is a little disorienting for you. That doesn't happen all the time. It's just like, because I got into a secret area, it's like it'll happen here, but the camera's gonna swap. So usually this only exists for a very small amount of time. For standard gameplay. I guess for Veedotme gameplay, it might show a little bit more often. Maybe. Just do this to sell it. Alright, so... Duplicate. I have no idea if duplicate will proc Mark. I got 25 HP. Alright. Chat, we have a long way to go before we get our HP back. We may be in danger. Because I already procced my Death Defiance. However, like, if we make it to endless mode, it's going to be great. More? How dare? Yo, sound dev. Chat, is this too loud, by the way? Also, what happened to my music? If you're not likely to get one-shot, then lifesteal seems OP. I already got one-shotted. A matter of fact, I feel like there's a bug where you can get one-shotted through one-shot protection if you have a curse that reduces your HP, which is this thing. So I got smacked by one monster at full HP. Well, full is only 40 HP, so it's not much. And it auto-killed me. Which, I mean, yeah, if you were to say lifesteal's OP, deal with it. You're not wrong, okay? That is very okay to say. That's the other marked piece. I can't get rid of survivors, so we have to get rid of damage rush. Dang, the last run I already had 6 gift slots by this time. Yeah, we have a command, right? Chat, can I get !dev over on the Twitch side? One-shotted through protection. With, oh my god, I forgot the name of the curse. With Hex Curse, minus 60% HP, I was killed in 1 hit despite one-shot protection. I only had 40 HP. So I kinda get it, but it's maybe inconsistent. Inconsistent with the rest of the game, that is. All right. We did our job today. I still wish I had my Death Defiance, but it'll be okay. I always call it Death Defiance. Chat, do you all call these effects Death Defiance in whatever games you play? Anything that getting hit revives you, like dying revives you, do you all call it Death Defiance, or do you call it something else? Oh wow, wasted that bomb. Out protector. Good damage. Much better than the last one, right? Heart couldn't break that, wow. Alright, this is the real test though. Got the stun. Ooh. Huge. Don't do this yet. You leave. So I guess like technically you could do it and then leave the item on the ground, but you don't know how much money you're gonna have. Leave. Pray the motion twin that gift slot is in here. It is. Buy it. Go back. I guess ideally you would have checked what gift was in there. In the shop, that is. Brush, trinket, dodge, goo. Deadly explosion, lifesteal flask is usually pretty good. This one I don't really appreciate very much. It ignores the first hit in each biome. And like technically, yeah, the first hit could have been the one that one-shotted me. However, it's only 1 hit per biome, and over the course of a full game, would I have been better off with like a deadly explosion? Like perhaps the hit I would have taken would have been prevented by deadly explosion. In multitudes, because obviously that's gonna happen a lot. Compared to the first monster. Wow, it even works on these? That's kind of satisfying, right? How large is a biome? Pretty big, actually. It's a lot of encounters. I think we save. And not many that you can skip. Because, like, okay, maybe there's a world where that's like a speedrunner thing. You buy it so that you can skip as many monsters as possible and not die to the one encounter you're gonna be like mandated to do. So like this is a mandatory fight. I can't skip this. Both sides were mandatory fights. I guess like maybe if you had protector fish, there's a world where you're like rotating through protector fish to keep your HP untouched, and then the one time you get touched, you're protected. But I don't think you can rotate through protector fish that much. Could be wrong. I've already died multiple times. Maybe I'm the noob. We gotta get back to our original status. I swear something happened to our music. It's like really quiet right now. Are you still trying to make Windblown a thing? This game is trash and no one likes it. Haunted by Japan? Can you tell me what game do people like? I'm okay with you saying it's a trash game, but at least tell me something that is good. Don't leave me hanging with with nothing. Refills faster? That's like saying, and I was making this joke with Airless earlier. She was talking about, like, you would read on Facebook or something, not that we use Facebook, but just like long time ago, you would read on Facebook something like, don't drink your water. Water right now is poison. And it's like, oh no, my water, I can't drink it. What do I do? They never tell you what you do, right? Carcinogens in your bath water. Do I not take a bath? Do I have to use dry shampoo on my whole body? What's the plan? Wow. The Zorro, the strongest enemy in the whole game. Got most of my health back. Dang. Holy crap. All right, we did not get an answer on what game is good. So we have exactly what I mentioned, where here's like a sensationalist kind of situation, but no answer as to what to do. What am I supposed to do with that information? They just need to hurry up and give us ice shards? They have an ice grenade. Is that not close enough? You need both? Music has a bug being muffled. Is there something I can do? Because this map actually has very good music to it. I feel kind of bad that it's not being showcased. We need both OG ice shards, like in Dead Cells. What if, excuse me, what if I told you that the OG, the original ice shards, were changed because they were either too strong or not good enough. Oh my god. In which case, it's like, maybe they're doing you a favor by not bringing back the old ice shards. I'm not saying they are, it's a maybe. Wow. Sorry, we have to keep going for HP. I got 6 HP out of that. Because I have to have enough buffer that the lifesteal actually works. And we're playing endless mode too, so I would assume in an endless mode, HP is like the strongest stat. It's a pretty big assumption. All right. I know how strong they were. You was one of the main abusers back in the day. You know what? Same. I used a lot of stuff, including quadra binding. Including, and I don't take full credit for it, but the idea of using the same item, I got that from a Korean YouTuber who just like, one day they used double Valmont whip, and just so happened it almost makes it look like it has a higher attack speed. Because the way how like the items buffer themselves, it's like you don't have to worry about the item buffer because you're using the duplicate version. And then we eventually went on into quadra binding stuff, and now we're screwed. And you can't do any of it. Perhaps the devs are doing you a favor. Or else you would never use Valmont Whip unless you saw 2 of them. Right? We're having a conversation with Esty. Esty was saying that the gamer, like the player wants to win. The player will do whatever it takes to win. So sometimes as the dev, you have to make the hard-hitting decision. You gotta make the tough choice of what you want the player to have and not have. Because the player is gonna want it all. And you could give them all, and then potentially the game doesn't last very long because they beat it with the same builds every single time. The same ones that they know will work. The same ones that they would say are probably OP. Bleeding damage. Is this a new weapon? No synergy with our mark stuff. How fast is the combo? Oh yeah, I remember. You have to wait until the full spin is done before you get the alter attack. That's faster. Oh god. We must have beaten this game since they've updated it, right? I know this boss got completely reworked. Oh, that looked weird. Whoa, did I not get my altar? Wow, I got 2 tapped, which is fine. I feel like I didn't even get a chance. I was hoping to maybe like take a hit then just lifesteal through. But that thing said no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we gotta get to the endless part. We haven't even gone through the beginning. Do you consider Windblown a 2D or a 3D game? I guess the concept is that isometric might be 2D. Like you could, they were making isometric games on the Game Boy Color. So we're like emulating 3D in this regard. There's elevation. No monsters fly, at least not yet. I don't know. That's like a glass half full kind of question. I don't think there's an actual answer to it. However, obviously you can mask a lot of stuff that's supposed to be 3D in a 2D environment and still call it three-dimensional. Like, think Sonic 3D Blast on the Sega Genesis. It's literally called Sonic 3D Blast, but it's on the Sega Genesis, so it couldn't have been 3D. It's a 2D game, it's isometric. That's a philosophical question, actually. What in the world? I am not getting this rush off. Yo, Tara, good to see you. B, quick tip, fast weapons like fish knife into busted altars would be a good winning strategy. Supposedly the 40% attack speed heavy blade was my fast item. I think I died because I got killed in 2 hits by the boss. I hear you though, I hear you. Wow, the Kamehameha is like actually sick. At least at this difficulty. We just gotta see Endless. Speedrun. Go, 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 move! Endless is like 10 minutes away, or whatever the world record is for this game. Alright. Something closer to a 2.5D. That is a term that people use for games. I just think right now 2.5D is dedicated to like HD remakes of pixel games, where it's like it's still a pixel game for the characters, but then the background is in 3D. Kinda like, what's those RPGs? Octopath Traveler? That's 2.5D, right? Or Triangle Strategy? Unless that's the same game. Have I seen the demo for Desktop Survivors? The answer's no. Though I think
seen the demo for the game Desktop Survivors 98?
The answer's no. I think our buddy Esty was playing that. I'd have to ask him if he knows about it. But I have not played it. Complete crystallize. Weak foes can be crystallized. If we get the other piece of crystallized, then we're actually gonna be really strong. Which is very good for endless mode. It's a lot of crystallize. We just have to like hard roll for crystallize does something. Oh, interesting. Is our music still bit muffled? I think it is. I expected dying would reset it. Oh wow, that doesn't kill. Oh no. Huge! Huge! We may as well, right? Gotta be better than Shirako for early game. Is there an assault shield roll equivalent in this game? For distance, no. But the idea of hitting the dodge roll button to like change the way how weapons operate, that is in the game. The heavy blade that I had is an excellent example of that. The two items I have right now are not. But you can do like kind of fancy dodge roll cancels with some of the slower weapons. All right, let's see it crystallize. Let's see it. Where is it? I'll take the boost stock. Okay, that was worth. Endless mode, we're gonna need that. Absolutely. Crystallize will show up later. 450? Stun resistant? All right. Funny enough, I don't even have enough money to get the gift slot, if the gift slot's even here. I need $2. Uh-oh. I guess we would have gotten money from these. The 60, I think, was still required. I'm at 430. No gift slot. Feels bad. All right. Bleed Aura's kind of cool. %40 duration. This could maybe turn into something interesting. All the stuff we're carrying for weapons, like, we don't care about those for endless mode. Chances are it's gonna scale way, way higher than this. Chat, I've been loading up a bunch of old games lately. I tried Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 last night on a new character, Warlock. It was pretty good. But like some of the older roguelikes I have, like really old things, like Dreamscaper. Been hopping back on those just to get a feel of the game after not having played them for years, really. Oh my god, I thought I had the iframes for longer. Okay, you have to kill it to leave. I know it gave me the boost in the beginning, but I wasn't sure if it had like an extra thing for me later. Whoops. FYI, there is normally music. We have broken the music somehow. Chat, is this too loud, by the way? I just looked at the audio levels and it looked like this might be kind of loud. Definitely let me know. Technically, I don't need to do these rooms. I can skip them. Maybe like in 1.0, they'll figure out something you can do with cogs, but right now, I don't have a real reason to do those. Got the stun. I completely missed. All right, give me a new weapon. Size up Detonado. It's kind of fun. We do have ranged in the kit. This is like best with ranged items. Technically, we haven't really done a ranged build yet. Maybe we could Detonado Kunai. Could be legit. Still need a gift slot. Alright, so this is how big this thing is. Can suck in the whole map. Cursed hits. Probably better than Deadly Scythe right now, if we want to keep the Tornado. Dreamscaper is good. You've had it on your wish list a long time ago, but something caused you to drop it. So, I think it's a very good concept. We gotta say this in like the least toxic way I can think of. I think based on like all the other games I play, as far as quality goes, it's a pretty high quality product. But like, is it the game I want to play with all my other options? Maybe not. It might be better to think of it as a campaign game compared to a roguelike that you're gonna play for 1,000 hours. It has a really fun core gameplay loop where like you're talking to NPCs. You're like going to a town and talking to people and giving them gifts and like learning their stories, and they themselves are the meta for your character. Like one of them is based on crit and one is your like attack speed person, and like the more gifts you give to the attack speed person, the more like they give their affinity to you. So it's like, it's a really well done concept. It's just compared to all the other games I play. Wow, I lost my altar. Like, as far as dopamine hits go, it doesn't really hit the dopamine chart for me. I think it's a nice completion kind of deal. Probably like any other story-based game would be. But a lot of the roguelikes I play are for dopamine. Like gratification, satisfaction, other words that are happiness. Story-based games can do it for me sometimes, but if I'm playing a roguelike, it's usually not for that. The only one that does that for me is Returnal. Even more than Hades. Like, if anyone asks me what do I think is the best roguelike story, the best roguelike carrot on the stick of all time, gotta be Returnal. Hands down. Let me see if I can reset the music. don't think I can. Ow. That's what I get for trying something different on that one monster. Yo, Hostile, welcome. Returnal's top tier, I can't tell you how picking a path made or broke the run. Are you saying that as like that is the top tier thing? Is that your path choices you think had an impact? Because I could also see that as a bad thing. B, I took an item in this game. I have no idea if I actually needed it or not. I just won. That's like a valid point of view that I think people would have for a lot of games, actually. Shoot, some people say that for Dead Cells. V, the only thing that mattered is I took brutality whenever it showed up. That's a real and valid point of view. I don't agree with it all the time. But I won't, like, discredit it. Lil bro, damage to bleeding targets. We do have the bleed aura. I know we just took that detonator. Yo, lil bro. We don't need that. Shoutouts to lil bro. Relax. Sometimes this game scares you a little bit. Crystallites refills the trinkets. That's like... that is a piece of the puzzle. The altar signal thing was like actually kind of nice, but all right, make it happen, little bro. Little bro in the building. Look at the bleed. What y'all know about Lil Bro? Little far. All right. Big test. Lil Bro, come on! All right. I was about to say, little bro about to get trunked. More attack speed, more HP. We'll just go for the big HP. With the assumption that HP hard carries in endless mode. A little bro in the building. Was that a no-hit? Most of that boss is a no-hit because I think it will one-shot you. So... you kind of have to get the no-hit. That's a lie. I think, like, when the game was in the demo, that, I think, did more damage. But I do believe it does a bit less now. Trinket Mark is kind of interesting. Yo, Endo, good to see you. Lil bro to the moon? I'm not going that far. Something might happen. Something might show up. I'm not marrying anything yet. Oh, wow. That could be legit. Would Lil Bro apply bleed? On his own? Is that strong? Combo finisher does freeze. Sometimes that's okay. Applies one bleed, Lil Bro! Tell you what, we'll get rid of the bleed aura, With the assumption that we don't need bleed aura anymore because we have bleed in the kit. That's probably asking for a lot. But it could be good. Alright. That boss fight kinda improved my opinion of the game, not gonna lie. Yeah, they cooked on a lot of aspects of this game. I think what most people don't get to see is the build making part. Alright, Lil Bro does not apply bleed. Yeah, that's a little far. By regular weapons, dude. Perfect timing is handled automatically. Damage reduce, crit extend duration. That's funny. I don't think I need it. Cause like I should get resets on my whirlwind. Definitely need the loot. You need trinkets apply bleed. Or else Lil Bro's going in the garbage. Thought I would get a reset just then. Crystallize is 15 seconds of recharge. Yeah, so it's back. 2 monsters and it's back. Is basically how this is working. Don't leave 80 bucks lying on the ground. That's a whole video game. Maybe. Unless video games go to $100. It's basically one game. Oh wow, I didn't get my altar. Oops. I'm of the right mind to re-roll to try to get a weapon. It's just so expensive. Oh. Never mind, I'm broke. So if we're going bleed, bleed can't crit. But adding raw damage is gonna increase it. Literally, the orbiting elite laser from Dead Cells. Would you believe me if I told you this game was made by the Dead Cells dev? Maybe I should have gone for that damage. Well, I guess I shouldn't say the Dead Cells dev, but Motion Twin is the team for this game. That would be like to say Dead Cells is one dev. Shoot, if anything, we were all the devs for Dead Cells. As much as we put in for early access, not even just early access, past early access. All of those public betas that we were all involved in. Who's the real dev? Duration up. Again, we're assuming we don't need it because we have resets. My God, we're gonna have to use the health pot. I did not think I was in range of that. Stop blocking! And then pay $60 to block. Oh god. I shouldn't have said anything. Just a prank, just a prank. Alright. So I think we're just getting money until we get more trinket slots. Which is a little unfortunate, but it'll be okay. Honorary dev. Honorary complainer. You complain enough, may as well call you a dev. Honorary QA team member for any game I complain about. Bonus points if I don't even post the complaints as feedback on their Discord. That's the best kind of gamer right there. That feedback loop is one way. My way. Don't do that, chat. Be constructive, be helpful. It helps everybody. Oh my god. We gotta speed this up. Please! It failed! I think I did the L2 too many times. It's like every time I did it, it was like half a second that the monster's still alive when I could have just killed it with a basic attack. That sucks. Chat, does my build suck? I thought we were cooking with the bleed. The bleed and the trinket cooldown reduction. I think I'm getting cooked. When's the guide or tier list? I'd say let's get closer to a finished product first. Devs? I got no UI just then. Oh, I should be hitting the button. Alright, yeah, I think I still can. Alright, right here. Send feedback. No gift UI. See, this is what I mean by actually being helpful. I could have complained and just walked away. Instead, here I am typing. If a gift spawns in this box, the UI may not be present due to the zoom out. Why did I think that was you've used all your reports today? This guy does not shut up. That's why I thought that said. Please die. Oh my god, it hit me. That beaver doesn't have a lot of bleed stacks. Oh, that's the parasol. Oh my god. We are not unlocking this. Because I keep dying. I just realized that. Damage to bleed. I think we have to get rid of Beat Bolt. More loot. I think we need the attack speed now. Alright. We get hundreds of reports every day. It's great. Hey, that's great. Happy to help. Oh my god, it actually turned and saw me. I feel like if I was a dev and I walked in 7 a.m. in the morning and there's 100 reports on my desk, I don't know if I could deal with that. That's why I'm not a dev. I'm a certified complainer. Okay, that move I don't really know. Really? Wow, fighting this thing melee is really awful due to the poison on the ground. It's like I have to get in range. As I said, there's normally music here, but we are experiencing a bug. Alright. Cost me 2 health pots. We'll get that back. We have a lot of money. If we were on a higher difficulty, I think we would have been screwed, though. Echo, I don't think we can do. I'm willing to do 1 reroll, I think. And then we have to look for gift slot. Critical blast. Like, we're not really gonna get that either. It might just be lifesteal flask. Leave it on the ground. Pray that Papa gave us a brand new gift slot. Because, like, lifesteal flask would have been better in that fight. It would have only been 1 health pot. Okay, big. 50% of the damage you deal to a target with Final Curse is also dealt to other targets with Final Curse. I don't have Curse in the kit, so I'm surprised this even came up. $600 for Protector Fish. I have 419. No way this sells for over 100. No, 60. Alright, we're leaving with no item. However, we're closer to getting to that endless mode. I can tell you right now, the build's garbage. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Is this game fully out? No, this is early access. This is patch 2 beta. So this isn't even like the actual patch 2 yet. This is the beta branch for it. First patch was Revenge Update. This is called... I don't know if this has a name yet. Left trinket does 50%. Right trinket does less. Attack speed, but more damage taken. This one I still don't really understand when you would use it. We'll just take the money for now. Yeah, no people today. Refills faster, max HP. I mean... Little bro. Not little bro. Don't get rid of him, V. Don't. The Blade Storm was just very nice. Not my boy. Tried to back out. Been a little while since I've been on this map, just to say that. Oh my god. I don't know the distances either. Another one. I was saying, where's it going? Jeez. You would think I haven't played this game before. It's the lack of music. That's what's killing me. I need music. And a better build, I think, would be good. Like, it's not even the hard version of that monster. Lil bro's not the issue. He can't be. This is a me issue. Oh my god. Oh, you can like run? I can kill these. Chat, they aren't infinite, are they? I can kill these, he says. Oh, bro, help! I don't want to just leave. They're killing each other. Friendly fire. Think of all the money I could be getting. Yeah, see, you don't just leave. Look at that. That was like $200. You don't leave. Oh, crap. Wait, oh my god, that is worst case scenario, actually. Gonna say, watch geometry. Oh my god, I did not watch geometry twice in a row. Why are my builds garbage all of a sudden? What in the world happened? I've also never seen that run before. Rip $200? If only he had the 20 HP and just went straight to the two monsters. Holy crap. I'm in awe. Real tough room. We're a little rusty. Oh, gotta try Umbrella. We should have that unlocked, right? Sorry, I'm over here thinking I have everything unlocked. Oh. I'm not used to games actually like saving your progress while you're in there. Interesting. All right. Hibiki's umbrella. The last attack unleashes a critical tornado. Apparently not everyone's a dog anymore. That was iguana approved. All right. So, four hits, maybe? Okay, 4-hit combo. The tornado does crits. There's the altar. Oh, wow. Interesting that that's yellow and that's green. Like, that almost looks like it's mark damage. But I assume that's not what's happening there. All right. Let's give it the ultimate test, Fungal Swamp. We get used to lacking some autosave. Yeah, I usually have to lock in. That's the game I'm gonna be playing for the rest of the day. Get my $1. Okay. Chat, this is the one right here. This is never been closer to being the one. Wow. I wonder if it looks for a monster. That thing just goes. What in the world? Thought there was an item over there. Sneak. Ooh. What a clean move. Early money. Hide. They'll never know. Alright, I sent that off into space. The guitars I'm using are also new. Trinket Scythe, Critical Curse. Midas, actually. Perhaps it's Midas. Imagine that in endless mode, how much money you could have. That'd be nuts. Okay, I keep thinking it's a 3-hit combo. Yo, Data Dave, good to see you. Might have to get back into this game. This, as you know, I play a lot of Dead Cells in my day, Data Dave. So this is obviously what I'm playing right now. Along with all the other roguelikes that we played. Dave, how's the Marvel climb going for you? Do you only play with Shaco, or do you also do solo? I don't know why I aggroed all 3 of these. Oh, right, this is a hold component. I forgot about that. Hide? They'll never know. They'll never know. I don't think we want to be in this business. It's not a bad item. And it also does fire, but the guitar is like self-sufficient with fire. This game is giving me Sonic the Hedgehog vibes in a good way. That's actually one of my things that I was saying. Especially when it comes to the platforming part. I don't mean it as a negative thing. But as you see, like, we're doing a lot of running around areas. And there are secret areas that you need to look out for. The new age Sonic games do a pretty good job of at least trying to hint to you that something ahead might have a different route. So it'll be like a boost ring. If you're playing Shadow Generations, you might see the green glow for chaos control. But you're seeing that in the horizon. So like as you're jetting towards the area, you can kind of make out a possible alternate route. Not guaranteed, but probably the people who know the games the best will know those as soon as they happen. And I'm sure something like that could happen in this game. But I definitely would love to see that direction.
To the roguelike King Vedo fight Veedotcopium's Veedotme.
Yo, Alex. Thank you for that. T1 5th month. Alex, welcome back. I'd say this run is for you, but I've been dying a lot today. Before we even get to... I think I have to take this. I'll use the health pot. I think it's worth the money. Because, like, the last run, I didn't even have one. A magfish, that is. Okay, this actually does really good job of holding your attack combination. They don't know. Okay. Actually, wait. Hang on, I might have something to report in a second. The last attack unleashes a critical tornado. Critical tornado. We have weapons direct criticals create a blast. So what does a direct critical mean? I guess we're testing on the boss. That does a crit. And it does blast. You can see the effect off the monster's back. That wave, that's called blast. So we know that works. That does not do blast. So can we confirm that that's not a crit? Oh my god. Remember, we're not here to just complain. We're here to actually leave feedback. Critical, well, we'll just say Hibiki Tornado crit. The combo's tornado is not a crit. We can confirm this with critical blast. The alter tornadoes, however, are crits. Maybe it's not a bug, maybe it's intended, but maybe the wording is what's off. You grinded 430 hours in Path of Exile since December 23. Path of Exile 1? Yeah. If you mean December 2023. It's been years since I've been addicted to a game. I usually tap out in Path of Exile right around the time that my character, I think, is like the best it could be. based on like how well I know how to play the game. Huh. I have never used that before. We don't want to blow all of our money because we have Midas. So for the most part, in Path of Exile 2, I'm like level 91, maybe 92, on my Detonate Dead Blood Mage. And she's like mostly tapped out. Like, could I go farther? Absolutely, but I'm just not getting items, so it makes it a little bit less fun to play. Let's save. Not a bad game, of course. It's just that, that time could be spent towards playing another roguelike. PoE 2, you have 430 hours in. Yeah, I'm at like 130, I think. I have some gamer hours in there, but definitely not as much as you all. Definitely take Lifesteal Hex with the dash cooldown reduction. Very strong. It's lifesteal with almost no drawback. You just have to do more methodical dodging. Like, we've won quite a few games using Lifesteal Hex. Oh, wait, does the tornadoes... Oh, am I wrong? The alter attack doesn't do blast either? It's like, I need the money because it gives me more damage. No, it doesn't. So you could say, oh, it's because it's not a direct hit. This isn't a direct hit either, and it definitely does blast. So something's wrong with one of these. Either someone works when it doesn't, supposed to, or something's wrong. Big. Huge damage up just then. Alright. What does the fish do? Did that describe what it did just now? Could you tell what it was doing? A little hint, it's called Boing Fish. B-O-I-N-G. Like boing. Boing fish. It's like a ulti button. You have full iframes while you're bouncing on it, and it does really good damage, actually. The tornadoes are a spawned entity, but the other one might be a bullet. So funny enough, because the tornado might have tracking to it, it would be funny if the tornado was coded as a minion. But obviously this is a bullet, because it has no tracking. That would be very funny. Though I think the alter version has tracking to it. That. Maybe not. But either way, you may have a good point. I did put in my report wrong information, so I feel kind of bad now. However, if they fix my issue, technically my report's fine. More loot. Loot equals damage. All we need is money. I call this the Bezos build, but I need a new billionaire. Is there any? There's gotta be one that I can say. Oh. Maybe you have to go down to like 100,000 air or something. Oh my god, the residual graphics are a little off, but I'm okay with that. Critical bleed would be nice. Might be better than critical blast. This will actually be a good test. If it does a bleed with the tornado, but it doesn't do blast, then it's confirmed a crit, but it's not your crit, which is hilarious. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it died too fast. That's bleed. Confirmed crit. Yeah, absolutely. Who said that? Was that Alex? Who said that the tornado's coded as a pet? That person needs to be rewarded a gift sub by somebody. Yo, Burak, good to see you. Been watching Dead Cells videos for a long time. Nice to catch you online. Hope you're having a good day. I am, actually. We're playing the latest patch of Motion Twin's new game. So that by itself is already a big good day. Huge good day. Wow, I really like the gloves. These things are sick. It just has a graphical issue, I think. And I do bleed on crit. I just need the monster to be on fire for the gloves to crit. I feel like there's a secret here. There is. Critical damage. Holy. Goodbye, tornado. We're still gonna main hand the fist. But being able to do this as an altar is really nice. They don't know? How could they possibly know? Where are you going? I love all the money on the ground. New burn aura, 40% duration. It's actually legit. He's more likely to see your chats on Twitch. I saw the chat. Wait, who'd I miss? We have dual stream with Twitch, no, Stream Elements multi-chat enabled. Don't tell me my multi-chat's not working. We're over here reading every chat. Some streamers out there read no chat. Wow, I still failed. Is my DPS that low? Even with Midas? Huh. Maybe it's the gloves. Because they're still level 1 gloves, I think. Am I on endless mode? I'm on the beta branch for endless mode. Am I in endless mode yet? I'm not. However, this one is the most good looking so far. From a run perspective. Especially now we got lifesteal hex. I might have to turn on our own music. Sorry, chat. We have a music bug. Actually, before I turn on our own music, we'll leave in the next biome and restart the whole game. Ooh! Permanent chance of damage. That's huge. For endless mode, imagine how strong that could get. And another one that kind of does that too. It's a lot of money. Let's not. Alright, boss time. Skip the boss because we've seen it 5 times today. Boing fish. I can't control myself. I couldn't get to the other thing, the other target. Unlucky. I got hit by 2 things. I also have Buster pawing at me. Oh, ain't no way I'm doing this. Oh, that's fine. Because I need to fight that boss anyway. Alright, let's skip this. Check the gift slots. If we have a gift slot, we'll buy it. If not, we go back and sell. We do. And I saw bonus damage to bleed just there. Okay. Chat, we might be gaming. I only have 165 HP. We need that to be as high as possible. Come up. I don't know if he can make this jump. Come up. He's not used to jumping into the lap. He thinks it's a scam. Damage rush is probably okay to not have to like blow through more money. Okay, he's just gonna leave. I give him the chance to jump into my lap, he actually just leaves. After pawing at me the entire boss fight. Kinda toxic, actually. Restarting won't fix it. There's no workaround. Thank you, Dev. That's a great way to get the information you need from a dev. 40% critical damage versus 40% damage on bleeding target, but you get the benefit of mark. Part of me thinks you actually keep the fish knife, but the eye blade is more impressive to look at. Like, from a viewer perspective, you don't know that fish knife is probably doing more damage because of the multi-hit on bleed. But with eye blade, you can certainly see a gigantic circle. That must be doing like really, really good, V. Good job. That's a seek. Is a seek. All right. Let's get in here. 98 FPS? That doesn't sound right. I was getting screen tear for a second. I can't even reach 120 FPS. You kidding me? See, that looks so much nicer. I just can't really promise you the damage is better. Oh my god! We have lifesteal. Little fireworks. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in today. Always appreciate when you all can stop by. If you like what you're seeing and you want to support further, consider becoming a channel member over on YouTube or a Twitch sub. Maybe even for free with Amazon Prime. Oh my god, the rats. I cannot stand the rats. And I'm gonna have Zorro Chipmunk to deal with too. Thought you could go left and right there. We don't need to do that all the time, I think. Where can you play this game? This is on Steam. Console release is probably not until 1.0, I imagine. It's usually how games like this go. In some cases, console release doesn't even happen. The devs need to know that people are on board. Off the PC version. I don't know. I think there's a real argument, though. Like, especially for roguelike devs, any game that looks like this, I think should release on Switch bare minimum. Like, this should be a Switch 2 launch title. Everyone who has a Switch 2 should have Windblown. I think that would be the main goal. Like, you can't say everyone who has a PC should have Windblown, because I think that might be too broad a brush. But Switch 2 users, they should all have Windblown. I refuse to believe they don't have it. Unless their Switch 2 is only dedicated to playing Animal Crossing. Wow, I still got hit. Really? Just point fish. Like, who am I kidding? It's a Zorro and a beaver. Imagine not using Boing Fish there. Yo, Veedotme. With the Prime 2nd month. I'm reading off my my other monitor. Thank you for that. I'd say this run is for you. Honestly, like, this has the best chances of being the run. I should use my health pot, right? Because it's refillable. Taking it easy. I guess I have a ranged attack that I could be doing. Like, if I'm running away, I may as well just spam it. We're doing crits. Famous last words. Oh, have I boosted my gloves yet? Have I not boosted my gloves? 0%? I thought I killed a bunch of stuff by now. Wait, does the crystallize execute even count? There's a real world where that does not count as killing it with the claw. Steam Deck is a good fit for now. We want every Steam Deck user to have Windblown. Don't even talk to me about a Steam Deck if you don't have Windblown. My apologies. I forget that Steam Deck is a thing. Has nothing to do with the quality of the games. I just don't even think about it in my day-to-day. Gotta remember the number of attacks before I can do my altar. It's a 4-hit combo? Yo, we ain't never getting the bonus damage on these claws. I should just forget about it. Chat, was that empty? Or am I tripping? He's tripping? Possible that the description's counter is bugged for claw.
No, no. Look at that damage.
I highly don't think I've killed anything. I sooner believe I have not killed anything at all. Do we swap? Hopefully not a throw. Chat, I promise you I did not just throw the game. We gotta think long term. We already said the claw isn't getting its full benefit, so do something about it. Ow. Okay, we confirmed that that works properly. On the bleed. However, blast does not work. Whoa! Was there something there? Just a prank? That it's early access, that secret's not in the game yet. Yo, now we're doing damage. Oh yeah. Yo, Pyro, good to see you. Crits extend duration by 0.2 on a Blade Storm. If we get back into the fist business, that could be very strong. Huh, that looked kind of weird, coming from that monster. Gonna say, I already don't have the the windstorm extended. I've already dropped it. So we're keeping Midas for sure, refillable for sure. This has not shown the other piece yet. This stays. This is whatever, it's not mandatory. This is like somewhat, not mandatory, but it's good. Better than complete crystallize until the other piece of the puzzle shows up. However, we don't want to Reroll. $60 is not a lot of money, I feel. Wait. Is this not the thing that was in the gift? Would the game have recalculated this if I picked up Brutal Dodge from the gift? Which one came first? The one that was here or the one that was in the box? Is this free? No. Oh my god. Yo, extend that duration. We did extend it. Wow, much better. Took a lot of damage though, but we had lifesteal. Of course, this shows up now. Oh, I still have this. I don't think it's enough shielding for the last biome. Like, it'd be good in endless mode. So keeping the crystallized thing that I have, I don't think we get rid of it. With the assumption that we go endless. We're gonna play this like we're playing Bellatra. Do I really want to know the reward algorithm? Don't want to spoil. Don't spoil, don't spoil. Let us speculate. We don't want that. Applies 1 burn on Lil Bro. Always. Compared to Burn Aura, which is only doing it when I hit the button. That's actually pretty good. Now, are we guaranteed to stay in the burn business? Not necessarily. But, like, a different weapon could show up that wants to see burn. In this case, we always have burn available. Alright. Chat, this is the final biome right here. This is gonna be the one. Yo, maybe I'm not seeing all the chat from YouTube. Someone said they finally got all achievements in Dead Cells, and I missed that. Oops. Yo, congratulations on getting those Chivos. I'd say this runs for you, but I've died like 3 times already. So I don't want you to have that pressure. I think my issue right now, as someone coming back to the game from not having played for a while, I'm having some readability issues where I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. There's the Shirako. It's pretty good. Dash on the fish. I did it. Oh, that did last as long as I remember. Did they nerf Shirako? 3 bullets? In this economy, they shrinkflation the Shirako? I only get 3 bullets now for the same price? No. Ain't no way. one big HP would be nice. Knocking the queen off the tower to kill her was your last achievement. It took you many runs. Yeah, I failed to do that one too. And what sucks is that you can't even like die with assist mode turned on because the fight's over, right? You almost have to do it with no items except for Spartan sandals. And then pray that Spartan sandals doesn't just straight up kill her. It shouldn't. But you can be very, very unlucky. I guess I should be doing Shirako more. Now that we have Lil Bro doing the fire. Because that's a crit. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. Interesting. I think... So there was a bug very, very early on where your gifts save after death. And I think whenever I do an execute on an enemy, I get 15 seconds of cooldown reduction, which is definitely not something I have equipped right now. We can really see it on this. No, it stayed at 115. All right, never mind. False alarm, false alarm. I don't know what I saw then. Are we looping yet? Sorry, not yet. I died the last time I got here. This one looks a lot better though. I also haven't played the game in a while, so maybe I needed to actually do some warm-ups. Ow. Yeah, I didn't know that you could die at Windblown. That was the 5 things I wish I knew. Brat. Resisted the stun? Really? All right. I have a really long delay on my... Oh, we lifesteal off these. I have a long delay on my dash. So fights like that... Ooh. Wait, I've never seen these up close. What are they doing? That's messed up. Ugh. That one's in the back. Would you rather have it in the back or in the navel? In the belly button? I don't know. V, why is there even a question? Neither. Good for you. Refill faster, we don't need that. Yes, we do have Lifesteal Hex, the one that reduces your dash cooldown. We had the other one earlier that reduced your damage by, no, reduce your HP by 60%. And I got one-shotted. I only have 40 HP, so you could assume that could be very bad. I feel like you still want to go loot here, but I think let's go for damage. Make sure that we can win this run. Oh, this is the final shop. The boss is right after. Alright, I'm gonna assume there's no music for the boss, so we'll keep our music on. 300 HP. 5 health pots. I think we do Green Hulk first. I think Red Hulk is still like the best thing to do last. This one got changed though. That was some meltation. I'll save the Magfish for Red Hulk. Resisted? What kind of Radan? What, the name of Radan? Alright, last one. For all the marbles. All the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I didn't get my alter attack. Chat, I have cat aggro. Can you pause? Okay, they added pausing. I was about to say, wait, am I dead if Buster touches something? Why we keep an umbrella over fish knife? Well, this is almost like pseudo range now. I don't really want to go in at all. Only when my whirlwind is up do I need to be in. Otherwise, it's Shirako and then umbrella spam, because it's also a ranged attack. Alright, are we dead? Rare not dead. Just wasted my rush. Why is he in the front? Yo, not having the dashes is a little nasty. Just use the other pot. Missed the chance at the L2. Alright, that was like insanely sloppy. But that's the first loop. Oni-chan.
No,
or
no.
Yeah,
Look at that
Oni-chan,
damage.
right?
We're
Yo,
dead.
Naked Mole Rat, welcome. I have moved to Twitch. Crap, I pressed the wrong button. I mean, if you're on YouTube, I was talking in YouTube, right? No gift reward. So we're going in to the new loop with our same build, which is fine. This is first world first loop. Where does it usually show up? Oh. Okay. This is like a little... I don't think there's an issue of hitting this, but it's like, I feel like there's a 1% chance. There's one person out here who is like, I went to hit endless mode and I accidentally hit this. Sorry, 1 second, everybody. Your YouTube was glitchy. Okay, I get it, I get it. I'm gonna do a quick... This is not a deal breaker at all. This is a nitpick. Gate 2. Endless mode. Cause like you want the player to see both of them, right? And if you want it to be literally 2 doors and not like you click one thing and the game tells you, would you like to go endless or would you like to go to arc? If they want to keep it this way, I just worry that they're very close to each other. I don't know what to do about it, to be honest. I feel like you can mistakenly hit the wrong exit in this screenshot. Like maybe endless is down here, pointing either this way or outward, and then back to arc is up here. I just worry, that's all. I'm not saying it's actually wrong. I just want to make sure that nothing happens. All right, this is world premiere first loop. We get 2 gifts. Deadly Burn. A new Hexed gift. Main weapon up, secondary weapon down. If we want to go all in on Shirako, could be interesting. Can always get rid of it later. Shirako may not be the most exciting to look at. But now, I don't even think I have to press my Y button at all. I mean, I guess this is curse, right? Nothing wrong with curse. I like the idea of an endless mode. Let me just say that by default. Like, to have a Balatro style, can we get E? It's like really fun. I don't do that in Risk of Rain 2. Honestly, in Risk of Rain 2, I'd rather leave ASAP. The last thing I want to do is play more Risk of Rain 2. In Balatro, however, like, you may have just hit your stride right at the end. So I could see, like, a need to keep going. Like, that's great. Oh my god. I think right now the goal is to just keep winning. I don't know how the scaling's gonna work at all. Anchor Boom. Ninja Stars. It's like, again, we have a secondary attack, so do we want to do any of these as a secondary? Maybe not. What do I have wrong with Risk of Rain 2's Endless Mode? Was, correct me if I'm wrong, I may be incorrect here. Looping in Risk of Rain 2 is not the same thing as looping in something like this or Balatro. In this and Balatro, the game's won already. You're looping in order to see how far the run can go. I would say in Risk of Rain 2, you aren't doing the boss yet. You're looping until you either get bored or you want to fight the boss. In which case, I would dare say Risk of Rain 2 is win more. Or, I guess the other way is that you didn't get all the items you need to unlock the chef. So I have to loot because the game didn't give me a piece of meat, even though it's a common drop. Now I have to loop in order to get the chef to unlock. I don't see looping in Risk of Rain 2 as an exercise of I want to see how the game can deal with me. It's win more. I'm already strong. I want to be way stronger than even viable. Way stronger than necessary. That may happen in this game. There's a real scenario where I'm already overscaled. Now this is on base difficulty. So there's a world where like, yeah, we're this strong, but only because we're on 0 BC. I might get rid of the crystallized regular enemies. It's slowing me down. Good on this. Trust in Lil Bro a little bit longer. There it is. I was gonna say, wait, I forgot how to do this. Now, I can assume that the scaling on Risk of Rain 2 gets like pretty high because it's infinite scaling, right? And the final boss, maybe it always takes away your items. Do I want to get into this and ditch Shirako? Combo finisher damage? This thing has a 30% damage buff already. I don't believe it's translated into the item itself. Fiery Claw already does more DPS. Do I still have crit bleed? I do. Interesting. That means we have to be melee. Yo, Pekladi, good to see you. Have a great stream, thank you. I am now. I was a little worried earlier because I kept freaking losing. I knew it. Could smell it. Yeah, having the brush is gonna help. It's gonna be kinda hard to be melee all the time until we get more attack speed. Actually, this is worth it, right? $98? 120 bucks? That's free! Don't take damage! Really using Shirako right now. I wonder if there's a cap. So right now our luck is 80. Goes up to 100. I think in endless mode, they literally remove the caps. But I kind of have to see it in action to know for sure. Alright. We're capped out on gifts, by the way. Lucky boost. Absolutely. So we got 2 gift slots. I wonder how many we can actually have access to. Here's another one. It's about to turn into a 4-hour stream. This is kind of big. I feel like it's gotta be better than this thing. But we still need at least the 1 burn source, which is Lil Bro right now. Chat, this could be kind of interesting. Again, the big part of Balatro, though, is that the bosses themselves have random modifiers to them. And I guess at, like, Cataclysm difficulty, the elites have random modifiers. So it's like you could still lose from the sheer fact that you got, like, a really bad elite setup. But it'll be interesting to see, like, how does this game deal with me being this strong? Relaunch on a mark. Holy crap. I guess one of the fun things about Endless Mode is seeing... That's fun. Seeing what kind of stuff they have for, like, big affixes. Nice. Cogs we don't need. I almost feel like it'll be faster to just kill stuff with Scirocco. Funny enough. Like, the fact that I have to walk up to the monster and smack it, that's gonna take too long. It's like the Path of Exile issue all over again. Imagine being melee. Couldn't be me. Ooh, that does really good damage. Double altar might be the way we go here. Melee's not bad, it's just that now I'm on the clock. I'm not trying to have a 24-hour stream, not today. Save that for subathon. Watch me die on the first loop. I know, I feel like I can't lose. Windblown got an update? Yes, this is in beta still. They're calling this the Endless Update, where you could loop and loop as much as you want, assuming you don't die. Yo, nerds, good to see you. Been a hot minute. How goes it? Pretty good. Pretty good now that I'm not dying. Ow. This probably wasn't possible. Well, I guess I'd have more dash if I didn't have the lifesteal. I was gonna say this wouldn't be possible without the lifesteal hex. I would go and kill all of those, but I think we don't. We're strong enough. We have plenty of money. Boom! Like, that is pretty satisfying, just to say that. there's not a lot of games that I go endless on when I play in general. A lot of times I go for my dub and then I get out. Ow. But to be fair, I can't think of any other games really that give you the option to go infinite. Besides Veedotme and Risk of Rain, can you all think of any others? Wow, applies 1 burn. That would be to get rid of Lil Bro, but I would need a way to get this back. I think this is a good idea for sure for the future. And then we have to figure out how to make that active. Ravita. I had to take Ravita off my roguelike tier list because I feel like I don't have enough hours in the game to talk about it. I have maybe 20 hours, if that. And that's not a 20-hour game, that's a 100-hour game. That's like giving Binding of Isaac a review after just 10 hours. It's like not accurate at all. Base tanking a little bit. We need cooldown reduction for trinkets. Okay. All right, let's not face tank. I just can't dodge. Returnal Endless Tower mode, you're right. I've never made it that far to be called endless. Like, normally you beat the 4th boss, I think it is, which is like the... I don't want to say the strongest version of the boss, but you're kind of fighting the boss in pieces. So it's like the final version of all the pieces together. And usually, like, that's around when I end up stopping. Because at least for story purposes, I think that's how far they want you to go. We're on the timer. Wow. That might be because we lost Lil Bro, actually. Which is our constant fire source. Yeah, I don't know why I get cooldown reduction whenever I do my execute there. Alright, boss time. 4,000 bucks. Something light. Wow, that was weird. I have refillable. I should just use it, right? Saving my pot for Windblown too. Can't get my altar. Big damage. Keep missing my grenade. My dash cooldown. Freaking fish! Alright, there we go, there we go. Ain't no way. Oh. Dang, I thought I had good damage. We just need the better fire source. Get less time on those the lower difficulty you are. The less time in Returnal? Are we talking about this? I died in my first loop on Cataclysmic, but you get less time on lower difficulties. Less time in what regard? Sorry, I think I'm missing that part. So we should really look for fire, I think. Vertical burn. That's just more stacks of fire. Balance is also very good for going endless. But I'm kind of missing out on immediate damage. I kind of, not really bricked my build, but definitely not working quite how it was a second ago. Wow, 3 affixes? Gift slot. Little bro does not do burn. Dang. All my money. This stuff's getting expensive too. Wait. I thought I was gonna have infinite money because I have so much loot up. Been playing Shape of Dreams. Shape of Dreams has an endless mode. I had the best Shape of Dreams run of my life like 2 days ago, and I'm trying to figure out if I should put it on YouTube or not. I was just playing offline and I actually popped off on the mage, Yarnum, whatever his name is. Wow. That was my first ever win in Shape of Dreams. Was just like 2 days ago. See, it's being melee and having to deal with stuff that has like a aura in front of it. Or a ground effect. It's like unbearable. And it's not an issue in just this game. All games have an issue with that. Now, like, luckily, I can be behind it and not step in the goo. But that's the only spot, I think. So I felt really strong. I don't think I'm all that strong. Even if I had fire crit. I think I need a consistent way to do my whirlwind. Whoa, where am I? Maybe we get rid of lefty-righty. Because, like, I'm doing all of those, and they're doing less damage. Wow, that was 126 damage. I got tiger uppercutted! See, you thought I was gonna say Shoryuken, but these are furries, so it's tiger uppercut. Did you know you can get DLC blueprints without the DLC needed for the blueprint? There's DLC in Windblown? What are we talking about in regards to DLC? If that was burn related, we take it. Talking about Dead Cells. Alright, we're not playing Dead Cells right this second, but you can get DLC blueprints without needing DLC, and I assume that's not with some next level stuff that we shouldn't be talking about. Trying to think of what monsters that are in the DLC could show up outside of their DLC area. $126. $189. Not bad. Didn't think I'd get hit by that. Really? So this is where, like, if you're in Cataclysm, Endless, the run could be lost. Even with lifesteal. Just not being able to dash is very painful. On any monster that matters. 1120. That's so much money. I can't, right? We gotta save for things that actually help the build out. The Yeeter, there's a lore room with it. And what, it spawns DLC monsters? Well, no, I guess that's Bad Seed. So you're saying the Bad Seed Mushroom Daddy can spawn in a non-Bad Seed area. Interesting. Yeah, I'd say I didn't know that. I don't know if I would put it on a Dead Cells quiz, but that's definitely not something that I had prior knowledge of. I'm a little scared of this boss. A little scared of these monsters. We gotta keep getting lucky boost. More money. Should have taken the 15% attack speed. What am I talking about? More money. Fund the world. I know we have Midas Touch, so money equals damage. But there's gonna be some more important stuff to worry about. Like, this is already kind of ridiculous. $18 seconds. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can. Already failed. All right, yeah. Chat, we have a DPS issue, and I don't mean Marvel Rivals. This DPS issue is our own making. Okay. As long as we don't die to the boss. Ow? The challenge area with the timer, you get more time in higher difficulties. Don't I need more time at lower difficulties? Isn't it backwards? Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of lefty-righty. We're doing less damage with Shirako for almost no reason. Because it's like just as important as my fist. Oh wow, boss already? $140! I do no damage. I forgot I could just run in a circle. Don't ask why I didn't think about a circle. Wow. Alright. Loop 1. We need critical refill. And I also need chained altar. No, neither of these. So critical refill comes in. That should help me reach my whirlwind sooner, which should solve a bit of my DPS issue. Hopefully it solves all of it. Rush, stun, and size. I'll take it. Get rid of lefty righty. If it comes up later, sure, we'll try it, but I don't think that's the move right now. We're using both of our things too much. Alright. Chat, this is the one. Loop to the moon. I know we said we were gonna play Rogue Prince of Persia today. I don't think we're gonna have the time to get to it. This was a Windblown only situation because I kept dying. Wow, a lot of damage. I didn't know she could spin like that. Alright, we're getting the whirlwind back a lot faster. We're doing negative damage, oh no. Uh-oh. We should be melting right now. Do I need this? There may be a world where we actually have to break this in. This thing has 100% extra damage on it? No shot. Can't be Fiery Claw. God, I aggroed both. No way! Well, get your Fs ready. I mean, I guess there's a world where you can try to go to a different platform. Actually, don't they reset? I actually don't know how this works. Yeah, one reset. So who's gonna aggro me? Not all of them. That's unfortunate. That's probably a boost I just lost. Alright, better. I just couldn't do the 3v1. That's a little bit much. Not again. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Cheese them with platforms they can't jump up. I mean, I could probably magfish at least one of them. Famous last words, of course. You all know me, I don't like to really cheese like that. If this was Elden Ring, obviously I'd do it. That's design. Miyazaki said to play like that. But this is different. Criticals extend duration. Should probably take it. We're gonna cap out on bleeds though. Bleed only goes up to 15. Unless you get a gift that makes it better. What's up with the two monsters? Since when did they have two? The number 2 they added to the game at some point. Got some Sesame Street counting here. Numbers shouldn't go up this high. Resisted. Refillable. Yeah, earlier, like, we were talking about our cats. We were talking about new games. How am I supposed to talk about anything when stuff like this is going on? I gotta giga focus. I gotta lock in. Chat, we gotta lock in. We can't be talking about cats. Greetings, Dashi, welcome. They can jump, but they won't fit on one platform at the same time. Got it, got it. Magfish? Oh my god. I could not get on that boing fish at all. Lock in. V screw the boing fish. Lock in. Between peak and lock in. Oh god. You gotta do one or the other. Get me out of that corner. When is it peak and when is it not locked in? I have no idea. It's all bad. We need damage. I use 2 health pots for that. And I don't have refillable, right? No, I have refillable, but I don't have lifesteal flask. That's the issue. Did I purposely skip the secret area? Mist tinted secret? Oh. Oh, yeah. No, we don't miss secrets around here. Never have. What's the reward? A shield. AKA $180. Not bad, not bad. This guy with sonar sword is worse than Zoro Rat. I almost couldn't think of the reference. I mean, if it's one, I'm okay with fighting one geometry, but more is like a little bit much. Also, don't forget my dash is on a long cooldown. Longer than normal. Our only hope. Yo. Wait, this thing's sick. Touch. Free him. Chat, am I missing something? It's sucking me in when I try to touch. That's funny. We don't have the right animal. Oh my god, the tentacle can jump. That's horrifying. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Hold the button. I did hold the button. I held my touch. Yeah, it did make my controller buzz. You're not telling me that's like an extra feature, right? We're locked in. Peak lock-in, by the way. Crap. Oh, wow. I didn't know it has a shield. Why do I feel like they're adding stuff to these monsters? We have to, right? Unfortunately, this is killing my Midas blood. Where am I? Bruh! Am I gonna lose? $16 seconds? Wow. Is that loop exclusive? Why in the world am I fighting that much stuff? I'm on 0 BC. This is base difficulty. I don't need to be fighting anything but these tiny little tentacles. This is ridiculous. wow. Good try with that parry. I saw you. I feel like the boss will hopefully be easier. If I get stronger, that is. Not me attacking freaking blobs to get my health back. If I go symmetrical lance, I'm gonna need a way to deal with Shantae. I don't know how to add a line above the E. I think I spelled the name right otherwise. You did. Survival? Scarecrow Sickle should hit above. Otherwise, outside of Scarecrow Sickles, it's Giant Whistle or Powerful Grenade. Giant Whistle might be better for spoiler boss. Oh, see, we're getting level 10 stuff. Damage to bleed, size up, relaunch. That's very strong. We would lose our burn source, which is this thing. Do we need bleed aura? This does bonus damage to bleed, but we have bleed crit, right? Yeah. I don't think we need bleed aura. It's a lot of money. Might be a throw by itself for how much I paid. Alright. Always use tactics and go cross boomerang. At some point you'll start one-shotting stuff. I feel like I don't even use the cross. I'll just use the boomerang in that setup. And maybe a Hokuto's bow. Then I feel like the Hokuto's always popping off. I guess cross could go in the backpack. We'll Blue Hulk. I know we're doing this backwards compared to last time. Damage is worse. Could be a scaling thing, though. I don't like fighting Green Hulk. It's like actually a hard fight. Alright. The last boss is gonna be very hard. If you look, our damage is not very impressive. So I have to Giga Focus. 136. All right, we got our cooldowns back. Oh God, where's the damage? Don't really care about the 17s. Yeah, sit down. Oh my God. Got the iframes. I didn't get the boing fish off. It spawned, but I didn't do the launch. It's like it was behind me and I dashed forward. Wow, so at the beginning of that, I thought my scaling was already so high that there's no way the game could scale against that. I died on, we won one time, loop, final boss. That wasn't even, I think, double HP. That felt like 4 times the HP, which is okay. I just didn't build good enough for it. We would have needed extended bleed. Like, bleeding does more than 15 damage. Obviously just not getting hit so much. Base damage on the weapons was a little low because we were using like level 7s. And by the time we got to that boss, it needed level 10. That kind of stuff. Yeah, GG's all around because that... So I can see the vision for endless mode. I feel like it could go kind of long. But if you lose, it's not gonna be that long at all. Don't have to worry about that. I like it though. I'll give that, at least from an idea standpoint, I'll give it my stamp of approval. The only thing I'd like to see is what? I guess not really anything. You just have to make a better build. I think that's about it. I believe I do have everything unlocked. 17 out of 17, 14 out of 14, 100 out of 102. I'm missing 2 gifts. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Alright. Not bad, not bad. That was a pretty good Windblown segment. Of course, this game's in early access. I appreciate you all stopping by. I know there's a lot of questions about Dead Cells and stuff like that, but we'll talk about Dead Cells when you have Dead Cells up on the screen. The game's good. There's other games that have come out and updated since this. I was gonna get to Rogue Prince of Persia today, but I'm a little bit out of time here. They just did a big overhaul of their whole game, and then since have been working on... See if we can show this. Since then, they've been working on balancing. So Rogue Prince of Persia last update was the 8th, which is like pretty good sizable wall of text here. Bug fixes, navigation stuff, balance tweaks, gold costs, while we wait on Act 2 for their game. And then coming up, go to Action Roguelike. I'm in this all the time. This is honestly where all my money goes. Do you fear that loop scaling is balanced around the couple of scaling gifts we have? So obviously I have a very short amount of time in the loop, and I had Midas. So Midas was supposed to be my like big scaling option, but then I spent all my money. So things like Vitality, things like Crystallize, my hope is it isn't balanced around having one of those, though they'll certainly help. Because you can beat the game normally without those. And I feel like that should carry through. I guess things like Bleed by itself. Bleed has like a cap to how much it can do damage-wise, unless you break the attack speed cap. So the scaling for Bleed should be how fast your attack speed is. And you can break it in loops. For Fire, though, Fire, I think, has a hard cap that can't be exceeded except for damage. And I don't know if you can pump the damage up that much compared to just getting Midas or just getting Vitality. But again, that's only my first try with the loop, so I'll have to see how it feels. Popular upcoming, Critical Path is in 2 days. This is like a Dead Cells, except you make the dungeon yourself. I'm not gonna show like a bunch. just want to show. I guess this is the dungeon. You're putting pieces on a grid to connect to like a boss, which is like a cool idea. So we might see this week. Sworn is on the 6th. B, be careful what you hover over. Is it that bad? Yep. Feel like something else was this week too. I know Orcs Must Die Death Loop? It's not Death Loop, it's Death something. Which is like a roguelike version of Orcs Must Die. That's coming out this week, I think. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff all around. Obviously, I enjoy playing whatever game comes up, whether it be Blaze Blue, None Holy, Dead Cells, or maybe even Tyrant's Realm. But obviously, having you all to check it out is a blast. I appreciate that. Tested out Critical Path a year ago at a dev build. Dungeon building concept is cool. So I didn't know what they would go with for dungeon building. If it's a grid where you need to like play Tetris to reach a certain spot, that's better than just, oh, here's a shop, a monster, or a relic, and then you just do one of those. You can't play None Holy? Why not? That's a hot new roguelite. Hot in probably more ways than one. From what I've been told, I haven't touched it yet. Halion said to not play it. Just watch Beals? Sure. Alright, chat, we're good to go. On the YouTube side, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you like roguelikes and all the other stuff we play. Just like any other video, this is a video on YouTube. You can leave comments, you can like it, do whatever. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Either way, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. And then for the folks over